Now, first of all, in my country, you're like a legend because we watched the documentary about you, about your life, when it was like, whoa,
Yeah.
it is real. And I was, wow, we were all very fascinating that you had such a past and now you have such a present, like now you reintegrated and you're a very positive example for the society.
Yeah. And looking at your story as well, Dan, you did time in Austria, did time in Romania,
Yes,
almost 6 years like me, and now you've turned your life around as well. So you've become a really positive example.
because it's very easy to be a bad example. It's just about one bad decision, 1 second, and you're done.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Oh,
In my case, it was a lot of bad decisions over the years, but I think in your case, with the explosion in Austria, I think that was perhaps one bad decision. Yeah.
one bad decision, but look, I'm free for like 9 years now, and I still pay the punishment. People still calling me, yeah, you prisoner, you convict, you know, all
Yeah,
stuff,
yeah.
because people who never made a big mistake, they don't understand. You know,
There's always a lot of judgmental people out there until their kid ends up in prison, then a lot of them don't care. But am I okay to ask you what was the difference between Austria and Romania prison?
Phew. In Austria, you are allowed to buy yourself a computer. You
Okay.
know what I mean? Because
And you have internet.
in internet, no,
Okay.
but you could bring the internet inside the prison.
Okay.
It was more easy. But there is a reason for that, because in prison they try to educate you. You know, you,
Yeah.
so a lot of people in prison in Austria, they made school and a lot of you know di- diplomas, or how you call it, high school also, you know
Yeah.
and when they got out, they had a chance. uh,
Yeah.
but in Austria, the problem was like this. uh, I was facing 8 years prison.
Yeah.
So from 8 years, you have 90% chances to spend 8 years in prison.
Okay.
That's why I said, okay, I go to Romania. So I asked for it. I signed a deal to be transferred in my country.
Yes.
In Romania, oh my God, I saw a lot of bad things in TV, but they never show. In
Okay.
our days, I watch TV about prison. They still lying about prison, about the
Yeah.
conditions in
Yeah.
prison. They are still lying. That's why I said, okay, let's make this. Let's make this blog. Let's explain about how it is actually in prison. With good and bad.
Is it gangs in Romania?
No, we don't have. We don't have, because look, we are selfish in the streets. We don't have any gangs like in USA with 2,000 members. We have gangs with 6 people, 7 people, from 7 people to go to prison. What
Okay.
of gangs? We don't
Yeah.
have any national gangs here, like in
Yeah.
USA, you know. So in prison, you're on your own. It's you against everybody.
Oh shit.
Why? It's better like this, because
Okay.
I I have an explanation.
Yeah.
Because if you know how to handle the situations, you will be okay. But if you're a gang member, your gang have problems with other gangs, you have to interfere, you know?
Yeah.
So it's better on your own.
Right.
So I know you were in USA, right? In prison.
Yeah, Arizona country, and all completely gang control, like you saw in the documentary. It's neo-Nazi gangs
Shit.
decide who lives and dies in the white race. Yeah,
Wow. But
and
your
it's
case
drug
was like
gangs. So all
your case was big. Everyone knows you, right? In prison. Everyone knew you in prison.
well, there was a lot of people in the prison who had bigger cases than me,
Really?
and oh yeah, Arizona got people getting murdered. They got mafia stuff. They got biker gangs. They got people on crystal meth just getting paranoid, killing people. So in the beginning, I was only medium security. All of the highest profile cases, they were in maximum
Security, yeah.
security. Yeah, yeah. Crime is off the scale out there.
In Romania, we're not like that. You know, in USA, hip hop plays a big difference in what happens on the streets. In
Yeah,
Romania, in Romania, no. We don't have such thing like, yeah, I'm a G unit. Uh, no, I'm a good rapper. I'm a rapper myself, you know, in my country. I make lyrics about streets, about prison, about my life.
yeah,
But people say, oh, good lyrics. But not it's not about streets credibility. If you're a good rapper, you write good, you're a star. If not,
yeah.
you know, in USA you have to kill somebody to be in top 10. It's
So
like that. Like
what was so bad about the Romanian prison then?
who look in Romania in prison, we have three different systems. We have
Yeah,
in USA, I believe it's like that also. With small punishment in one prison, I was in the in a how you call it security prison. You just told me.
Maximum
I
security.
was in a maximum security prison because I get more than 5 years. If you have
Okay.
for 5 years until life, you go in a maximum security prison, and it's hard. Like
Yeah,
23 hours you're in a room with other people, with criminals. But the good thing was in a maximum security prison, you're only 4 people in the room.
okay.
Other prisons, you're like 200 in one room. And the
Yeah. So there's
space,
four cellmates. Yeah.
is for 50 people, but you're like 200 inside.
Oh, so it's way overcrowded. Yeah. You're
In two beds,
sleeping on somebody basically.
in two beds, 3 people are sleeping.
Oh, wow. And the violence?
The violence is there, but it depends on you. We have drugs in prison also. We have good people and bad people, but you have to synchronize yourself when you're inside. You have to be like, like Terminator 8. You have 3 seconds to know who you're dealing with. You know,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
once you go in prison, you get this capability to know which one is who. You know,
Yeah.
because if you go with the wrong people, you get into problems.
Yeah.
But good thing is in prison in Romania, if you're clean, if you're a nice guy, if you're respectful, not respectful like, oh, hello, oh, no, like, with dignity. but respectful. Don't look for
Yeah.
problems. You know your limits. We joke until here, and this is it. But if you show respect, also you get respect. Because we are smart enough to know, okay, we're in this shithole, but our family is outside. We have to stay chill to go out faster. So this is good for Romanian prison. But sometimes, you lose control. You have to face situations.
Did anyone mess with you?
Yes, I had also 3 times when I got beat. Yeah, I'm not gonna talk about the times I won, because I won also, but I don't want to send any, misinterpretation like, oh,
Yeah.
what you want to prove or something. No, 3 times I got beat up very bad, like three, how you call it?
Ribs, in the ribs.
Ribs, yeah, broken, and yeah. I learned
Why? Okay, just slowing down a bit then. How did the first situation come about out of the three situations? What happened there? Why
from stupid
did someone
things.
come at you or
From stupid things. The first time I got beat up was about TV.
TV? Yeah, it causes a lot of fights. TV.
Yeah. A guy wanted to watch a football game between Steaua and Dinamo, and I was like, okay, let's watch it. If you're a football fan, okay, let's watch it. After the game, it was like an interview, a lot of interviews, and I was like, okay, the game is finished. Let's watch a movie. No, let it here. No, man, let's watch a movie. You're not the only one in the room. And he got all upset and he uh, jumped on me, and I was like, okay, let's fight. But this guy was a judo fighter. I
Oh.
didn't knew, man, because okay, let's fight. Wait, are you kung fu something fighter? No, I didn't ask him, so I just jumped on him also, and he kicked my ass in 3 seconds. I don't know, he catch me like this and boom, 3 ribs done. But he
Oh.
noticed. He said, "Okay, are you okay?" No, I'm not okay. He helped me to get up. The how you call it? The guards came in and they asked me what happened. I said, "Nothing. I fell down on bed."
Yeah.
And but they didn't believe. They said, "Ah, yeah, right. Do you have something to say?" No, I have nothing to say. They leave. This guy appreciated that I didn't tell to the police. I didn't snitch.
Yeah.
And 2 weeks, I couldn't get out of bed. I couldn't. And this guy helped me with the food or to get out of bed, because he appreciated that I was fair.
Yeah. When you crack your ribs like that, even if you laugh
Yeah,
or if you sneeze, anything, it's like like if you sneeze, it feels like someone shot you in the ribs.
I couldn't sleep at night. I wake up every time, every 20 minutes I woke up.
Yeah.
It was bad. Most of the times the fights are coming from stupid things, stupid reasons, not something like, a big deal.
What was the second fight over that you lost? What happened there?
In the shower in Austria, they gave us towers, blue towers.
Okay, so that first fight was in Romania or Austria.
No, first fight was in Romania with the TV.
Okay, so now back to Austria. Okay.
Yeah. In Austria, now it's the first fight.
Yeah.
They gave us blue towers to everybody, and I put my tower on the first thing. I learned English from TV, so that's why you have to understand. Okay, but I'm good. We understand each other. And I
Yeah.
put I I put the blue towel on that thing. I made a
Yeah.
shower. Other guy came and he put it on top of it. When I finished, I took the towel, but it was his towel. And he came
Oh.
at me, yeah, motherfucker, you took my towel. And he slapped me. He didn't hit me.
Oh.
If he would hit me, I will be fine. You know, you got a punch in your
Yeah.
face, fuck it. But slapping, bitch slapping, is like bad. And I didn't say anything. I just jump on him. I kick his ass. I kick his ass.
Yeah.
He was smaller than me, and he didn't expect me to jump on him like very fast, 10 punches on him. He got out. I stay in the shower because I broke his nose and his blood was on my body. So I stay a little bit
Yeah.
shower to wash. He go in his room and talk to his roommates because this guy was a Russian guy. Man,
Oh.
and yeah, seven people came in the shower.
Oh. Oh no.
I was naked and it was
No. Oh. Oh. 7 Russians on a naked man in the shower. This isn't going to end
but
well.
I was I was lucky. They broke my nose, but when 7 people hit you, there is no space for 7 people to hit one man.
Okay.
2 people can kick your ass better than 7 people.
Really?
True,
Yeah.
because they have the space to move, to hit, to calculate the hit. But 7 people,
Yeah.
let me. I was like this, and I let myself down, so they think I'm like sleeping, and they
Yeah.
got,
Unconscious.
yeah, they got out, and I was like, man, motherfuckers, I'm okay. Well, my nose was like, yeah, but it's okay when 7 people hit you. You end up being happy with only a broken nose.
I love your attitude.
I was happy. I was laughing. I was like, yeah, shit, I'm alive. You know.
And
I was
and the
proud
third.
of me. I was proud of me because wow, it's easy to hit somebody. It's easy to hit, but it's very hard to get a punch. And I was,
Yeah.
yeah, hey, I can get a punch, and to not dropping down. I was proud of me. Yeah, prison.
Third fight, was that in Austria or Romania?
In Romania, also in Romania, uh, with no reason,
No
man,
reason.
with no reason. There
Is he
was no.
crazy?
He was like loving to fight to show himself. Look at me, I'm strong. He was like almost 2 meter long. He was like this.
Yeah, giant.
Yeah, and he every time he looked at me, I was showing him respect, but I was treating him like I treat everybody else, and he didn't like that. He loved to be kissed in the ass.
Mm.
He had his own people who every time, oh man, you know, and I'm not like that. I have my dignity. I salute you,
Yeah.
respect you, but I'm not gonna kiss your ass and laughing, e- even if you're not funny. I'm laughing only if you're funny. But
Yeah.
other people are not like that. So he didn't like me. He didn't like me for that. And he told me one day, hey, I'm gonna kick your ass very soon. I was like, okay. And in one day, he said, motherfucker, today I'm gonna kick your ass. You don't believe me? I said,
Mm.
man, do what you want. Yeah, I'm gonna kick this motherfucking ass. I'm gonna slap him so hard he's gonna die. And
Mm.
everyone was looking at me what I'm going to do. Because you know how it is. If you let somebody to jump on you like that, to humiliate you, everyone will try it. And I knew, okay, fuck it. This is a lost fight, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna lose, I know. I only have to stay on my feet and not to fall down.
Yeah.
I knew if I would try to hit him and I will have my side open and he's gonna hit me, I'm dead. I'm KO.
Yeah.
That's why I said, okay, I'm just gonna try to protect myself, to move, to, I don't know, to escalate.
Mm-hmm.
And I told him, okay, you want to kick my ass? Let's go. He was like, what? You know, he was like, he couldn't believe I have the guts to tell him, let's fight. Yeah. I said, okay, let's do it, motherfucker. And he jumped. His style was like when he hit me, he swore, you know, motherfucker, from all his heart. And that's why he got very tired very fast, you know? He couldn't control his.
Yeah.
When you fight, you have to control your breath, you know, so you
Yeah.
can air. And I don't know, like, was like 20 seconds. But for me, it was like 20 hours.
Oh.
You know, when you get punches and on your hands, on your head,
Yeah.
you pray, okay, I hope it's over very soon. I hope it's over very soon, you know?
Yeah.
And I hope I'm not going to fall down, you know, unconscious. And he was like, okay, I saw he was like very confident to put me down. And I was laying like myself like this.
Yeah.
And he was satisfied. Like, yeah, motherfucker, I kick your ass.
Mm-hmm.
But he was tired, actually. You know, he
Yeah.
was very, very tired. And he go in his way. My hands from punches were blue.
Mm.
And like this, man, I thought he broke my bones. He was very strong in his feet, you know. And
Yeah.
I go to the bathroom to check myself up, you know, if I'm okay. I was red in my head, you know, from the punches, blue on my hands,
Mm-hmm.
but I was okay. I was okay and I didn't sleep. And everyone was like, hey, man, I respect you for your guts, man. Nobody go to him to tell him, yeah, man, you're strong. Nobody.
Mm.
Everyone was coming to me to say, hey, you didn't won, but for me, you won. You know, something like this, you know?
Yeah, you showed heart. That's the big thing, isn't it? Showing heart.
But I was very, very scared. I had to,
Yeah.
I was, because I knew, you know, when you have a fight and you know you're going to lose, it's like your legs are shaking. And man,
Yeah.
it was after the fight, I got fever. I swear to God, I don't know, maybe from, I don't know, you know,
Yeah.
got fever. I was like sick,
Yeah.
emotion, too much stress, too much. I was too scared, maybe. I don't know. But,
Mm-hmm.
you know, it was okay. And 2 days after, he called me, yeah, let's drink a coffee. I said, no, man, look, you know, I don't want to be your enemy, but I don't want to be your friend. No, just let's talk. His only curiosity was why I didn't sleep. Why? Because he's strong. And I thought, yeah. I told him, look, man, it was not an open space. In an open space, you can, you know, you can kick my ass very fast. But in this situation, I got lucky. And he was satisfied, and I didn't have any problems with him since then. You know,
Are you allowed to come to England with your criminal record?
England,
Yeah.
maybe. Yes, I'm allowed.
Because you have such great stories I know all of my viewers, just from what you've just told me with those 3 fights, they're going to want to hear much more from you. And if you can come to England, you know, we could sit down in the studio here and have a good length discussion and have it all filmed professionally. If you can come out here, yeah, I think the viewers would love to hear many more of your stories. Yeah, and I'm going to put a link to your YouTube channel
Thank you very
in the
much.
description box, yeah, below this video. So I hope people go over and subscribe to your channel as well. Yeah,
Thank you very much.
you're
Now, I
welcome.
have some questions for you because
Yeah.
uh, when I announced that I'm going to make an interview with you, I got like 780 questions. But I'm not going to ask you so many questions. I'm going to ask you just a few.
Oh shit. Let's do a few today. Yeah.
Okay. So, in USA in prison, if you're weak, it's true that in the shower or in the room, you have a big chance to get raped.
Okay. So there's 2 questions there. So if you are weak, prison in Arizona was full of predators and they're like animals. So weak, then they're gonna swoop down and try and take advantage of that person. Now, taking advantage of that person, it might be sex, it might be extortion, it might be getting them to do some drug smuggling or storing a cell phone in the arse, whatever it is, however they can think that person, they can use that person, then they're going to exploit them. So like you said, you know, you were frightened, but you can't show. I was terrified, my heart's going, but you can't show that fear because otherwise these predators will take advantage. With the rape thing, in America, you have to go to a rape class to get taught how not to get raped. There's an act called the Prison Rape Elimination Act, PREA, because there's so much rape in America. They introduced this law, and the prisons have to show people a video of young people coming in, and if they take food, they're in debt, and then they're in debt, they've got you because you can't pay the debt, so you're forced into becoming a prison punk, a prison prostitute, or what's called getting turned out. And once that happens, there's no coming back from that. And the rape class, the conclusion was you have to report rape. If anyone reports anything, you're a snitch. So we went to this rape class, and a prisoner was gang raped where I was housed, and nobody reported anything.
Man, trust me, if I would be in prison in USA, I would take a shower with 5 jeans on my ass.
Some people do. Some people shower with their clothes on. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Me too. I would do that in USA. One other question: how was the food in USA prison?
Okay, so the worst conditions were in the jail. So in America, jail is mostly unsentenced prisoners waiting to get sentenced or go to trial or sign a plea bargain. Prison is where you go when you're sentenced. So in the prison, the conditions were slightly better than the jail. But in the jail, there was a famous boss of the jail called Sheriff Joe Arpaio back then, and he prided himself on being America's toughest sheriff. So we would get like moldy bread, rotten grapefruits, rotten oranges, slices of cheese that like it melted into oil.
Oh, the signal is bad.
Yeah, with some rancid kind of sausage meat, yeah. So I was fighting my case for 26 months, and I'm not a big person. I think I was about 11 something stone. So I lost about 2 stone in weight over the 2 years, which is about, I think, 20, 30 pounds. I think that might be. Yeah, yeah.
In kilograms, how much?
I should remember this because of my drug dealing. I can't remember exactly in what it was in kilos. Yeah.
Anyway, one other question, because in Romania there are a lot of kids who want to be a drug dealer, and I try to.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm alone here. Nobody else is doing such a vlog, or nobody is talking about this. I'm on my own now, trying to
yeah,
convince children to stop dreaming about them being some drug dealers because they end up in prison. Now you were like a very famous, very big drug dealer. I mean, millions of dollars worth of ecstasy.
yeah.
What can you tell to the kids from your perspective?
Okay. Every day, Pablo Escobar's son gets messages from kids saying they want to be like his dad. The media makes it look very glamorous, and at the end of the day, Pablo Escobar died. I wrote a book called Party Time, and all my closest friends from America were in that book, and half of them are dead. Half of them are dead. So, um, if you don't want to live for a long time, or if you want to end up in prison, they are the two things that are going to happen down that road. And people who are running drug businesses, they have entrepreneurial skills because not only are they running a business, they're avoiding the law, avoiding surveillance, constantly, watching who's come in. So if you can run a drug business, you can run a legal business as well and make money and not have to worry about ending up in prison or basically.
This is a very good perspective. If you're smart enough to run a drug business, you're smart
Yeah,
enough to make a legal business and to sleep
yeah.
well on your bed. Yeah,
Because
without police.
because look at all the skills you need for a drug business.
Phew.
You're smuggling drugs from one country to here, or you're moving drugs around here and here. All the logistics, all the people who owe you money, collecting the debts, speaking on the phone so that the police can't hear you. There's a lot of things that you have to learn to be good at it. And if you can develop those skills over time, then you can get out in the real world and do well. There's a book called The 48 Laws of Power. I would recommend people read that because the 48 Laws of Power, that really gives you some skill as well to be successful in life. Yeah.
We have a guy in Romania who was smuggling drugs from Malaysia to Germany, and he got caught.
Death penalty, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. There's a lady I work with got caught. She was in Thailand and she got sick and she didn't have money for a flight. And instead of calling her parents, she decided to smuggle some heroin out. And it was in a small amount of heroin in plastic. And she swallowed it and it was inside her belly. And then in no way would she get caught because it's inside her body. At the airport, they selected her for an X-ray and they spotted it and she was arrested and sentenced to death. Yeah, but the government got involved and her sentence was reduced. And she talks to school kids now. Yeah.
I believe I saw the documentary on the internet.
Yeah, banged up abroad, locked up abroad. Sandra Gregory in Thailand was the documentary. Yeah, yeah.
Man. So drug dealing is not something cool, not something to play around. There are other way to make money, legal money.
Yeah,
A
yeah.
lot of kids in Romania, they sell drugs just to be cool, not because they need money. Because if you're selling 2 grams of I don't know what, you don't make a lot of money. But they try to be cool. Look at me, I'm cool, I'm a drug dealer.
Hey, I did the same. I had money in the stock market, and I didn't need to be doing the drug dealing, the importation. But I thought I was so cool, running around with my bouncers, got a big house, 200 people working for me and throwing parties for thousands of people. And that attention becomes more addictive than the drugs themselves. Just people praising you and hugging you all night long, thanking you for the it's the ego. My ego was as big as the Grand Canyon back then. Yeah.
One last question. Have you saw any crime in prison? I mean, somebody getting murdered.
Oh,
Oh,
okay. So I've got videos on my YouTube channel of the guards murdering mentally ill prisoners, and I will send you links to those because people are like, we can't believe the guards murder mentally ill prisoners. I'll send you links to those, and maybe you can put them in the description box below this video on your channel, and people can see the reality, not just the Nazi gang guys murdering people, guards
shit.
murdering mentally ill prisoners. Yeah,
Shit.
yeah.
Shaun, thank you very much for this interview. I hope we're gonna see each other in London.
Yeah, how would you come to London? Have you been to England before?
Never. But I have a lot of friends working in London, so it's easy for me to come.
Well, look, I live near Gatwick and I live near Heathrow. So if you want me to buy you a plane ticket to come out and get on my podcast, let's look into that, man, because I think you got some great stories. And in the comments section below this video, actually, I'm going to ask my viewers, would you like to have Dan on the channel for a couple of hours telling us the rest of his fight stories, the ones that he won, and that kind of stuff, and all the rest about the conditions in Romania and the Austrian prison? And if you've got any more questions for Dan, put them in the comments section or jump over to his channel with the link that I'm going to put below this video and post some questions on his channel as well. And I think people are going to be fascinated. I've never heard of anyone who's been in prison in Romania or Austria. So this is, this is a very unique situation for my viewers to watch and to listen to. I think they'll be fascinated. Yeah.
Because there are a lot of differences between the systems and the mentality.
Yeah, definitely. All right. Well, thank you for your time this evening, Dan. And people
to talk to you.
People in who watch your channel, if they want to come over to my channel and ask me any questions, if you've watched the episode or you've got any questions, I do try and answer as many of the questions and comments as possible. So you take care of yourself, Dan, and it's great to see you come out of this with such a big smile and such positive energy.
Thank you very much. It was an honor for me too. I salute you all. Be free.
Yeah. Cheers from London. Freedom.